How's it going, guys? So I'm on a cool little adventure in the north of Shetland somewhere. You'll see that episode coming shortly or after this video, I'm not quite sure. But what I have brought along with me is this little guy. This is the D710 torch by Orca torch. It's a big old dive torch company. They do scuba torches, well, underwater torches basically, and they're all pretty badass torches. But they've sent me this one, the D710. It's one of their smaller ones, so I'm going to do a bit of an unboxing in this video. And don't worry, I will be giving this thing a hard time in the Shetland waters, hunting for hopefully some pretty big fish. First things first, this torch is it comes in a really good case, which is brilliant because my gear gets a very hard time, as you can tell. In and out boats, in and out pickups, leaving behind, you name it. The other good thing is it's nice and small. It's not going to take up too much room, which I love. Should we open it up? Let's open it up. So there we go. That's what you see when you open it up. You get your nice torch, your nice instructions, which I guess are worth looking at. I'm learning more and more through life that you probably should read instructions before you do things. It comes with some spare O-rings, which is great. You don't have to chase up stuff on the internet, and your charging cables. I have already put the battery in here because I've been playing about with this already and having a look at it basically, and it's a pretty cool bit of kit. First things first, I will show you the battery inside. Now, it's a nice little size battery, which is great, but it packs a punch, it lasts a long time, and it's easy to charge. Now, this is one of my favorite things about this torch, is that's your battery and that's your charging cable. All my other dive torches have had battery chargers that are this size, which you put your battery in. Yes, it goes to USB as well, but this just has lightning to, I think it's called lightning, or no, USB-C. I think it's USB-C. USB type C, there you go, it even says it on it. And what I love about this is I'm not lumping a big battery charger about. It simply plugs in just like that and off you go. It's also good because how often are you going to lose a cable like this? Pretty often, and it's not too expensive just to go and buy a new one. Right, let's get this battery back in this torch. It does say what way to do it. I've done it a few times, so hopefully I've got it right. And I'm just gently going to screw it back in over the seals, which 3 O-rings. They've got a nice sealant on them, which just helps tightening it. Just some silicone grease basically, just so the O-rings don't get dry. A few things I also like about this torch: nice and small. It's not big, bulky, trying to ram it in a hole to chase a lobster. You can hold it in one hand. The other thing I really like is the on and off switches at the front. My previous torch had a twisty bit here, so you're trying to twist like this with one hand whilst you're inside a hole. Doesn't work so easily. And the button is simply just press like that, and you can see, yay, I put the battery in the right way. This thing goes to 3000 looms. It's called turbo mode, which is pretty cool, and it is the first setting, which is another really cool thing I like. It means you're not going through all the settings like this trying to get to the brightest one if you need it. And then there's a couple of other settings after there if you don't need such a bright light, or you just need to bring it in. Yeah, and that's all on this little torch. So this torch is rated to 150 meters, which is good because, nope, I'm not going 150 meters. But it does give you a bit of ease when you're diving, and you don't have to worry about how deep you're going. Is my torch rated? Yeah, it's the same thing with cameras. You know, you're better off paying the extra money, you're getting a proper housing that your camera's going to stay dry in. It's the same thing with a torch. You spend that extra bit of money, you know, it's bulletproof. This thing is also drop proof to 1.5 meters, I think. Another good thing I like, because I'm probably going to drop this a few times. I also like the size of it because quite often I'm hole hunting and I ram it in my hood like that. Yes, I get a cold head, but it doesn't matter because I can still use both my hands and it's just in there like that. So that's pretty much it for this unboxing. I'm not sure what else I can show you. It's a great little torch. I fully recommend it. I've not been out in the field with it yet, or in the water field. But I'm going to put this to some hard use. I want to change a lot of hunting techniques. I feel like I've got the kelp hunting, or I don't know however you call it, but I'm hunting a lot of kelp and I'm sitting in it waiting for fish and hunting that way. But I want to really start working on my hole hunting and everything like that, because that's where the big fish can be sitting. You've got ling, congers up here, big cod will sit down there as well, and this little thing is hopefully going to help me find these fish. Not to mention some big old lobsters which go great on the barbecue with a crap load of butter. So I will be taking this out and I will be taking you with me. It is well worth having a look at these torches. It is kind of my first proper decent torch, and I guess you're going to see and I'm going to see how this thing goes as we go and test it. So thanks for watching this little video, and you'll see it in action soon. See you later.